Hello everyone, hope you're all well today. We are now another month nearer to back to school, so I thought I'd send you an update on some of the themes we're seeing at the moment. But a warning, sorry, I am starting with a few of the negatives first. With straight at the top, the World Economic Forum that's going on at the moment in Davos, all the global world leaders who've congregated there, and it's hard not to be affected by their so-called uncertain and sombre mood, where they've got lots of concerns about deglobalisation, recession and interest rate rises. And today the government outlines the latest package of support to provide energy grants to the most vulnerable households. And the announcement has probably been made by the time you're watching this, so you'll have the specifics. But at the moment, there are estimates of over £10 billion of support funded largely by a windfall tax on oil and gas suppliers. And this just shows how much of a priority the energy crisis is and how it needs addressing, with measures targeted at those most affected. And the issues of global supply continue. China's really suffering with the strict lockdowns of the ongoing zero COVID strategy, and the knock-on effects around the world are really likely to keep on coming. But even closer to home and coming back to the schoolwear market, there are continuing shortages and pressures. For example, there does appear to be a world shortage of corduroy at the moment, which is used in some of the more bespoke uniform items, and managing the logistics and contingency planning is not as straightforward in these times. In Scotland, hopefully many of you have seen there is a school uniform consultation that's opened, which the government there have put out in order to develop a new national guidance. They say with the aim of reducing the costs whilst also ensuring pupils can go to school feeling comfortable and ready to learn. And meanwhile, in England, the new statutory guidance continues to create some confusion over what needs to be done to comply, by when, and for whom as well. Who's going to check this is being followed through. But it is, as much as you will hate it probably when I start listing out all these problems, but it is good for us to talk about and be alert about really all the challenges we're facing, because it helps us come up with those ideas and strategies and tactics that help us overcome them together. Because there is a lot for us to focus on and do practically to navigate through all that we're dealing with and shape things really positively. The Schoolwear Association are running a webinar with the Department for Education and school leader organisations, which is on the 9th of June, which you cannot miss. If you're a Schoolwear Association member, if you're not, you need to be. You need to promote this event to all your schools and get them to join it, because this session should really bring some clarity and understanding and empower you to know the facts and application of the guidance in England. And in Scotland, it is absolutely critical that you have your say on this current consultation and ensure that all your schools participate as well. So we've shared this link to the consultation on the email, and it's also on the notes to this video. In our recent retailer roundtable events, which covered tendering, sustainability, media messages and school contracts, they really shed a light on some of the areas that are affecting retailers and schoolwear stockists and the practical steps that many can and are taking. And as an example of how we can help too, over 75% of those that joined the events and joined the live poll reported that they have been negatively affected by press media in the past. So our template press release that can provide a ready-to-go positive message to get out into your local and online media was then shared with everyone who joined. And we really want to continue to support you with the right materials and business assets that will continue to enhance your business and help you position yourself most effectively in these times. So please look out for our questions that we'll be sending through to you in the next few weeks that will help us understand what's impacting you the most, so that we can then tailor the right support for you for this summer, but also beyond. But as I said to those who joined the online roundtable events, what I'm most encouraged by is how much action is being taken by specialist schoolwear businesses up and down the country, and the proactive way in which you're incorporating excellent practices that will continue to build strength and resilience, and most importantly, adaptability. Because as our chairman, David Burgess, who will be retiring later this year, says, everything changes, but everything stays the same. So all the best for the next few important weeks before I speak to you again. Please keep taking your stock in so you can be as ready as you can be. And I'll speak to you all again soon.